Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Xtreme Short Oval for the 2024 VRC 10-scale electric NASCAR Trucks Oval World Championship. I'm Mike Garrison to bring you all the action. Getting set for that tone to sound. Off and underway. Here we go. Jimmy Flack, the American, leading us out here with the NASCAR trucks. A stacked field behind him here. It's going to be Graham Raistrick in that number 2 spot. Simon Wood in the 3. Tobias Lindgren out there. Halliday, Novati, some big names here in this one. Looks like a good battle early on here. Looks like Simon Wood moving up to the number 2 spot now. Graham Raistrick dropping back to the 3 spot here in this one. Lindgren hanging out of the number 4 spot. Halliday still in that 5. Milan Pica in the 6. Novati out there. Del Mastro, Nutty Fox, and Sebastian working their way around here in this one. A lot of racing left to go. A 10-minute race here for these drivers. Simon Wood holding on to the number 2 spot. Graham Raistrick, no stranger to the VRC World Championships. Oh, big mistake for Raistrick. He cuts to the inside there, hits that inside curve, goes tumbling, lands back on his wheels, and right into the wall right there. That cost him. Here we go into the chase cam. This is one of my favorite views right here. As you can see, check that out. Last lap by a 10.2. His fast lap right now is 6.4. So almost lost a lap basically there for Graham Raistrick. He's dropped back to the number 9 spot. He is 1.4 seconds out of 8th at this point. He's got a lot of catching up to do. Here we are, Simon Wood in the number 3 spot. He's battled out with Tobias Lindgren. A unique track here, and this is why this track has the Xtreme name. It is not only a short oval, it's an extreme oval. It's not a perfect oval. This is more of a diamond-shaped track with almost like 6 turns, it seems like, in it. These drivers up for some challenge here in this one. Jimmy Flack, though, no surprise, he is out front with a 1-second lead. No challenge for him so far here in this one as he's slowly getting further and further out on the field. Lindgren back to the inside here. Simon Wood at the number 3 spot. Lindgren taken back over second. Simon Wood in the blue and white. Tobias Lindgren in that pink and white. They got Milan Pica in the number 4 spot. Halliday in the 5 spot. The cool part about a short track like this with lap times like 6.4 seconds. That's Flack's fast lap last time by 6.406. He is absolutely moving. But this is some fast-paced, tight racing here. When you get 10 drivers on this racetrack, there is a lot going on all the time. And as you can see, Jimmy Flack already coming up on some race traffic here in this one. And we're only 2 minutes and 15 seconds in. Flack out front leading the way. Lindgren still in that 2 spot. Simon Wood in the 3 spot. Pica in the 4. Halliday in the number 5. Graham Raistrick has worked his way up into the number 7 spot. Now, we saw Raistrick in qualifying. Raistrick was one of the faster drivers in qualifying. He qualified 3rd overall, I do believe it was. He's going to be working his way up through the field. We'll see if 10 minutes is enough. Can he get back up into that top 3, top 5? A lot of work ahead of him, but he can do it. 2 minutes, 40 seconds into this one. Jimmy Flack, 2.2 seconds now ahead of Tobias Lindgren. Simon Wood going to be less than a second back from him. Here comes that battle side by side. Down the front stretch they go. On to the back straight now. Back around here, Simon Wood taking over the number 2 spot. Lindgren dropping back to the 3rd, a couple car lengths back from him. Down the back stretch. Ooh, Lindgren stepping out into the infield there. Here they come back around. They've got some lap traffic between them as they work their way through. Simon Wood that time by with a 6.484 his lap. Tobias Lindgren 0.2 of a second back last time by the line. Milan Pica shows him 1.2 seconds back. There's a 6.4, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5 consistency right now for Tobias Lindgren. He's just got to pick up a 1/10 of a second here or there to catch back up to Simon Wood. And as we talked about, on this short and this tight of a track, one tiny mistake, I mean, that's half a lap for these guys. And as you can see, Tobias Lindgren right now holding on to that 3 spot. He's got Milan Pica only 1.1 seconds back from him in 4th. Simon Wood 0.4 of a second ahead of him in the number 2 spot. Here's Andrea Novati in the number 7 spot. Novati, he's already put in some VRC championship runs here this year for the 2024 VRC World Championships. Back out here for the electric NASCAR trucks. Right now he's sitting in the number 7 spot. He qualified 8th, sitting 7th right now, just 1.8 seconds ahead of Tony Del Mastro in the 8th spot. Graham Raistrick right there ahead of him. You see Raistrick, of course, he started up front battling 1, 2, and 3 here early on. There you see the lap times for Novati. His fast lap so far here in this one going to be a 6.5 as Novati works his way back around there in the pink and a white. Jimmy Flack on lap number 39 now. Back to the chase cam. Chasing Novati around. You can see Raistrick just up ahead of him there. Raistrick going to be less than 2 seconds. Oh, check it out here. Novati catching that inside curve, getting up on 2 wheels. What a save right there for Andrea Novati. I tell you what, this racetrack, you really get an idea of the chase cam. Something is always going on here on this racetrack, and line choice is critical. And I tell you what, if you get off your line on this racetrack, it's dangerous too. Jimmy Flack right now, he has hit his line lap after lap after lap. Look at those lap times in the bottom left corner of your screen there. 6.4, 6.4, 6.5, 6.4, 4, 4, 4, 4, all the way down the list. Jimmy Flack, Mr. Consistency, out front, leading the way here. 5 minutes down, 5 to go. Simon Wood still in that number 2 spot. Milan Pica in the 3 spot. Stephen Halliday in the 4. Tobias Lindgren in that 5. Raistrick is up to 6th now. Keep an eye on Graham Raistrick. I got a feeling he's going to work his way up as he is putting in some laps right now, slowly chipping away. He had that rough first lap, had a mistake there. Tobias Lindgren and Stephen Halliday. That's the battle for 4th and 5th. Down the backstretch they go. Halliday looking for the inside line. Lindgren closes the door on him. Down the front stretch they go. Back around the back straight. Coming back to the inside. Halliday. Oh, big mistake right there for Lindgren. Lindgren catches the outside wall just a bit there. That's going to drop him back quite a bit. That may move Raistrick up to the number 5 spot. It's going to be close. As we see now, Simon Wood working his way around in the number 2 spot here in this one. 6 minutes in, 4 to go. 6 in, 4 to go here for these drivers. 55 laps in the books. Only 6 minutes in and 55 laps in. That's what you get with a 6.5 second lap track, that's for sure. Simon Wood, he qualified second. He's looking to finish second as of right now. But again, still a lot of racing left to go here. Tobias Lindgren. Oh, another mistake for Tobias Lindgren coming off the backstretch. Tell you what, that back straightaway has been devastating for a lot of drivers here throughout qualifying and this race here. Tobias Lindgren has seen more than a few mistakes back there as he works his way backwards in the field. He's now in the number 6 spot. He's got Simon Wood here, our number 2 driver, just ahead of him there. And it looks like Del Mastro in the 8th spot. Take a look here at the replay here. Lindgren trying. Oh, Del Mastro gets up on 2 wheels. Lindgren sneaks to the inside. Good move right there for Pica as he's coming back around here. Pica now going to be 2 laps back, from your race leader. Jimmy Flack trying to put another lap on him here in this one. 7 minutes down. Simon Wood in that 2 spot. Milan Pica 2.2 seconds back from him. Stephen Halliday is 1.7 seconds back from him in the number 4 spot. And Graham Raistrick, ladies and gentlemen, up into the 5 spot now here in this one. Only 1.4 seconds back from Stephen Halliday. Take a look at those lap times right there. Jimmy Flack's fast lap, a 6.406. Incredibly fast lap time for Jimmy Flack. So far in this one, 68 laps in the books, and Jimmy Flack has led every one of them. Here's Graham Raistrick, 7:30 in. We were talking about him. Raistrick is putting in some solid, consistent laps here in this one. He has worked his way up to the number 5 spot. He's only 0.2 of a second back now from Stephen Halliday as they come down the front stretch, onto the right side, down the back stretch now. Raistrick sets up, dives to the inside, down the front stretch again. You can see very short and back straight here on this racetrack. And Raistrick to the inside, up on 2 wheels he goes. Still able to make the pass right there. What a save for Raistrick. That's what cost him early on in this race. As you can see, Raistrick and Halliday back and forth they go right now. Halliday trying to take the spot back from him. Raistrick back and forth now. Raistrick back up to the 4th spot. Halliday in the purple and white right there behind him. Raistrick now putting a couple car lengths on him as they come down the front stretch. Simon Wood in the number 2 spot. Simon Wood is only 4.3 seconds back from your race leader, Jimmy Flack. So Wood has gained a little bit of time on Flack, I do believe. Milan Pica 2.5 seconds back from Wood. It's so difficult looking at these times because 4 seconds doesn't seem like that much, but on this racetrack, that's almost an entire lap for these drivers. So big change from a lot of these racetracks we've seen, especially the big oval tracks. Here's Milan Pica right now sitting in the number 3 spot. He's got a 3-second lead on Graham Raistrick. That is half a lap on this racetrack. 3 seconds doesn't seem like much, but again, half a lap on this racetrack. We've got 9 minutes into this one, coming up on the 9-minute mark, I should say. 2.9 seconds is all that separates them. There's Stephen Halliday. Halliday, 0.5 of a second back from Graham Raistrick. He's got Simon Wood, our second place driver, trying to dive to the inside on him there. Back around to the front side, Halliday out front of Tobias Lindgren. That's Lindgren behind him there, 2.8 seconds back. Andrea Novati in the 7th spot, Del Mastro in the 8th spot, Nutty Fox in the 9, and Sebastian in that number 10 spot. Less than 30 seconds to go here in this one. Halliday in the 5. Back to the front, though. Jimmy Flack, your top qualifier. He's led every lap so far. He's on lap number 88 now. 6.490 that time by. He hasn't slowed down a bit this entire race. And as far as we're concerned, what we've seen of Jimmy Flack, this has been a flawless race from start to what looks like is going to be finished for him here in this one. Coming back around, got about 10 seconds left on the clock. Graham Raistrick is up into the number 3 spot now. I did not see where he was able to make the pass on Milan Pica, but Raistrick is up into 3rd now. Time is going to expire. Jimmy Flack has done it again. Flack in the race in style there. Simon Wood 2nd, and Graham Raistrick from all the way in last up to 3rd. Congratulations to Jimmy Flack of the USA, yet another Oval Championship.